Okay, so let's go ahead and address the subject and the topic of stock market fear, right? Because when it comes to the stock market, there is always guaranteed to be a scenario or a time, actually, just like this one that we are currently in, when we have a significant pullback in the stock market, or maybe even in just a particular segment of the stock market. And what happens? There tends to be a lot of fear surrounding the stock market or that specific industry, some type of event is going on, some type of, change is coming along, whatever the reason is. It could be a war, it could be whatever it is, right? Some kind of political turmoil, so on and so forth. But the one thing that is guaranteed to happen is you are going to see the stock market pull back significantly. And as a direct result, you're going to see stocks that are within the stock market go down significantly in value. Now, you might be an owner of some of those, companies, or you may not even be an investor at all. But nevertheless, what happens is there's a lot of fear surrounding the stock market as a whole. People do not like uncertainty. People like clarity, and they want to see like a predictable path. Yes, these companies are going to grow at this particular rate, or the stock market in general as a whole is going to perform to a certain level. So that's going to give investors more confidence to put their money in. But when people see a lot of things going on, or they see lack of clarity, then they're afraid to put their money in. So they sell out of the stock market, or they move their money out from the stock market. They move away from equities and they look for safety. Maybe they move over to cash or something like that, right? Now, the question is, when you see these type of scenarios happen in the stock market, the question is, what do you see when this is happening? Do you see a reason to justify why you should act just like the mass majority of people and say, okay, I should be fearful, I should be afraid, I should be selling my stock, or I should be selling my investments and I should be exiting the market just like them? Or do you see the opportunity within this scenario taking place where you're like, hey, I'm in the phase of life where I'm trying to grow and build my wealth so that way I could reach financial freedom. And so as a direct result, I don't want to be selling any investments or, getting out of equities, but instead, I actually want to dig deeper. I want to go in even more heavier and capitalize on the fact that the stock market as a whole is dipping down. That means the chances are you're going to find, whether it's index funds, ETFs, individual stocks, whatever it is, or maybe even just specific industry stocks, you're going to see those specific investments go down significantly, presenting you, the investor, the opportunity to purchase those assets at a significant discount. And then later, when those stocks or those investments that you have invested into, when they rebound, if you believe that that's what's going to happen, you believe that this is just more of a short-term thing, and that at some point the issue that is causing the whole stock market pullback will be resolved. At some point, when it is finally resolved and the problem blows over, that those investments will rebound from, the levels that they have dropped to, and then they will, accelerate up exponentially, presenting you the opportunity to grow and build your wealth because you bought them down at the lower price, and then they're going to grow from where they were, where you bought them, and go up exponentially from, again, where you bought them. So ultimately, what does it mean? It means that the stock market is presenting an opportunity for you to buy and purchase high quality assets at a discount. Do you see that opportunity? Do you see the opportunity to invest, grow, and build your wealth when the stock market pulls back and there's a lot of fear surrounding the stock market? When there's a lot of fear surrounding investing into stocks or stock market investments? Or again, do you see confirmation to say, no, because there's a lot of fear and this looks like a terrible time to invest, everyone's saying don't put your money in, this is the time to get out? Do you see that and say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be emotional about this, and I'm not gonna react with my logical mind, I'm just gonna make the decision to either don't invest anymore, hold what I have, or even worse, do you decide, oh, I'm gonna sell because that's what other people are doing and I don't wanna potentially see my investments go down in value? The question is, when you see this, when you see the stock market pull back, or you see, a certain industry within the stock market pull back significantly or go down in value significantly, what do you see? Do you see the opportunity to grow and build your wealth? Or do you just, out of fear, or do you ultimately just become extremely fearful and see a way for you to lose the wealth that you are trying to build. Okay, so my personal suggestion as someone who's looking to grow and build their wealth, when I see significant pullbacks in the stock market, I see it as a wealth building opportunity. I don't panic. I don't become fearful. I'm not afraid. I really just see it as a buying the dip type of opportunity. And I believe, yes, at some point, I don't know exactly when, but I do believe at some point, all the problems that are causing the market or that specific industry in the market to go down in value will be resolved. It will rebound. The investments within that are going to rebound as well. And as a direct result of me investing into those assets, I'm going to be the beneficiary of wealth because I capitalized when those investments went down in value. I purchased more of them, or I got into those investments, and when they rebound, I'm going to reap the reward of more wealth. And I think that this is exactly what anyone else should do who's looking to grow and build their wealth in the stock market. Don't become fearful, but instead become optimistic. See the opportunity to capitalize on the wealth that's in front of you. Don't let fear drive your investing decisions. Use your logical mind and then make your decisions that way. Unless you're someone who just truly believes that's it, the stock market's going to zero, I suggest, again, you go ahead, capitalize on the fact that there is a really tremendous wealth building opportunity in front of you. Invest into those assets when they dip down in value, so that way when they rebound, you reap the rewards of more wealth added on to your portfolio because you capitalized on the opportunity that presented itself to purchase those assets at a discount. So hey, if you're new to this channel and you enjoy content like this, what I want you to do is look right here beneath the video, find that subscribe button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for me so that way you will get notified by YouTube each and every time I upload a video just like this one that you're watching right now. And then what's going to happen next is another video is going to pop up here on the screen from my channel. Be sure to tap that video and I will see you guys in that next video.